Hey everyone, my name is Tia. I'm with levelupwithtia.com and I also have a new business, marketing consulting for TLC Marketing. And I'm going to be talking about today the coronavirus and how it may impact your business and what to do, what to be aware of, maybe some tips to mitigate any changes, and also the main thing is to be proactive, not reactive, okay? So maybe it's not affecting you at all right now, but it's better to be prepared on what could happen next and have a plan of action than something happen and then you don't know what to do. So it's better to be proactive. Just like this pandemic, we are not prepared whether or not it continues to grow, which let's not get into that. Whether or not this really turns into something crazy, you want to be proactive. We should have taken those test kits from the World Organization rather than saying, oh, we're good. Yeah, that happened. Okay, so if you're in a business, I'd love to hear what type of business you have. Drop it below. And also, do you think it's going to affect you? Yes or no? And is it already affecting you? So what I think is it can definitely affect a lot of businesses, okay? It can affect sales, people going out. But one thing about shopping online is you can actually, get bigger sales right now with online shopping. A lot of people are inside, they're not going to concerts, they're gonna be saving money in that way, and you gotta have some type of joy still in your life. So that's one of the tips for help is do not get too fearful and scared to not still enjoy your life and not be overcome in fear with your business, but take some action steps to prepare. So I'm going to be talking about different types of business, whether it's a store or a restaurant or a bar. I've worked with several different types of businesses. I talked to a bar yesterday on what to do to help prepare for this. Some things that are going to affect her is she's a sports bar and she doesn't have sports. So in that case, think outside the box. What can you do to bring people together and people in? Is maybe holding a different type of event. And no, I'm not telling everybody to go outside and, if you're sick and spread stuff. Still be safe, but also support small business. And she's a small business. And so what she should do is tell people, if you guys are a brick and mortar company, hey, thanks so much, Ashley. If you guys are a brick and mortar company, you need to publicize, put on your website, put on Instagram, put on Facebook, put on whatever you can to get it to your people, your email list, what you're doing to help, okay? What you're doing to clean your facility. So my pole fitness class that I go to, they posted, hey everybody, we're spending an extra 15 minutes before and after class to wipe down everything, to sweep the floors, to sanitize everything to keep us safe. You know what? I'm still gonna go to my pole fitness studio and I know that they're doing, what they need to do to keep us safe. And no, you guys, people don't just automatically assume that your business is taking the precautions needed, okay? You need to tell people. You need to say that this is what we're doing to keep you safe, okay? Also, this is kind of a different note. We'll go to working from home a different episode, but I'll cover a couple tips. Also, if you have a business and you're in your community, I want you guys to get involved. What can you do to help the community? What can you do to spread awareness or get involved with your community? Whether or not this is making business now, getting involved with your community, don't just do it for this, but it will build a network. You can support each other. You can help each other. Say you bought too much toilet paper. Give it to somebody that actually needs it. You guys, you don't need to stock up for a year on toilet paper and hand sanitizer. In fact, hand sanitizer doesn't last for months or years, so you don't need to buy a bunch. Be nice to other people that actually need it and don't grab a ton anyways. Also, what can your business do to solve a need right now? There's so many needs, okay? So whether you're a business owner or you're just stuck at home now because you can't work as much, or you know what, you're stuck inside and you're not going out as much, this is the time to do that project, that MLM, get more sales, do this course to improve yourself. This is investing time. Don't just sit in front of your computer watching Netflix all day. This is a time for growth. This is a time for investment, and it's worth it to do it now, okay? So there's MLMs, there's courses. You can invest your money better. Go learn about investing and finances. This is the time to actually put your money in. And because it's cheaper, you guys. All these people taking it out, this is the time to be the person, the 1%, the person who thinks ahead. Because if you're going to be investing your money for 40 years, 10, 20, 40 years, it's going to go back up. So this is the time to also learn whether or not your 401k plan is protecting you. You need to go find that out. Also, if you need help with that, reach out to me, because that's also one of my new side things is I like to inform people on this, and I'm really passionate about it. So I hope I'm not talking too fast, but make sure whatever you're putting in, that it's covered, it's safe, and understand what you're doing with your money. Understand your money and make it work for you. Another thing is you don't want a lot of debt right now. So if you can, don't be spending too much money on all these different things, but make sure you're being smart with your money. It is a good time to invest. It is worth it. But also try to plan how you can improve your financial situation. Look where your money is, what investments you've made, what's cash, what's liquid, and it's good to plan ahead right now, you guys. So if you do have plans, 401k plans, it's good to go find out, are you being taxed when you take this out? Are you being penalized? Find that out, whether or not you take it out in the future. Just knowing this, like, oh, I have this money here, and if I take it out in case anything happens, you will have a peace of mind just knowing that you can do that, okay? We never like to talk about taking our money out of retirement, but it's good to know. It's good to have the knowledge, okay? It'll feel like a backup. Next, this is the time to get that side hustle going. Like, whether or not you've done it before, do that thing. Do that thing to make money. Like, actually, me and my mentor and my friends, we're actually making more money. Why? Because we're solving a need. So I do the Kangen water. If you guys don't already know that, I always am drinking my gallon of water. It's almost gone. I'm carrying it everywhere, and it is a need right now, okay? Because, water is, people are buying all the water bottles, or they want better water, and also, I have this 2.5 that I take with me. Hey, Erin, and so this is like it's an antibacterial water, and it cleans and disinfects, so now I can spray myself when I go into Ubers and wipe my hands and make sure I'm clean and I'm not spreading germs, okay? So be safe in that area. But there's so many things that you could do. You could do sanitizer, make your own sanitizer and deliver it to your friends and charge them a fee. You could deliver food, or maybe you want to cook for people because people are used to going to restaurants if it gets really bad. Think of the needs that people are having and the struggles and how you can solve it if you want to make some side cash. So for right now, you might get worried, I work for myself, this is scary, oh my goodness. On the other hand, we're so lucky. This is the time to make more money, to solve a need. We don't have to go to an office. A lot of us don't have to go to an office. So we can work from home. We can solve needs of other business owners if they're struggling. One of the bars that I spoke to was kind of in denial. They were like, it hasn't affected us yet. Okay, so That's not a good way to think. Think of how it can affect you. Be prepared. Be cautious. I'm not saying be in fear, but be cautious. Create a plan. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do for your bartenders or your staff? How are you going to help them? How are you going to help your customers? That is the main thing. How are you going to help your customers and make them feel safe? So for me, I'm a business coach and marketing consultant. How am I going to help my customers through this time is I'm going to help them solve a need. I'm going to help them get clear on their marketing and make more money now. Maybe build up that cash flow to prepare for anything that's coming. So instead of me being all scared and like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I'm like, you know what? I just upped my goal on what I wanted to make this month to prepare for any other things. Maybe it just, passes by really quick, as fast as it came, but maybe not, okay? So I'm gonna prepare and I'm gonna make more money now, get more clients now, help more people now to prepare for the future. And this is the time, okay? Because when people are comfortable, that's when people don't invest. When people are watching TV, they're comfortable at their house, they're comfortable in their relationship, they're not growing. It's actually when people are pushed through adversity, pushed through struggles. Maybe they got cancer, maybe they got sick. That's when people step up. That's when people are like, oh, I actually need to help my mind. I actually need to start being healthier when they got sick. That's when people make changes and grow and do the things that they should have been doing when they were comfortable. Sometimes life kicks us in the ass to make these changes, and now is the time that a lot of people are being pushed out of their comfort zone and they're realizing they need to make changes and grow and expand. So now is actually the time to invest in yourself, create some type of a hustle, side gig, something, and take the action to do it. Invest in yourself. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. So do that now. This is the time. Stop watching Netflix all day and cuddling up and do some changes to impact your future. Okay. Yay. So I'm going to do a tips to work from home in the future. I wanted to keep this pretty short, but I'm going to cover a little bit about health. So have your homemade hand sanitizer or your sanitizer if you got some. And, of course, wash your hands extra. This is very similar, but wash it for 20 seconds is what the CDC says. Grab your paper towel, open the door, make sure you're being safe. Don't touch your face. I often go like this, so I'm like, okay, cough in your elbow. These are all like really basic things, but whether or not we as younger generation are at stake, we need to be safe to not pass down any other germs. So I actually have a cough sometimes, and it's usually just from my dry throat in the morning. But still, whether or not I'm sick, because I'm not sick, I'm going to cough in my elbow to not make other people worried. Stay home if I have a cough or a sneeze, or like have something to show that you're being safe and help, not spreading germs. Okay, cool. Oh, some other things is instead of stocking up on this toilet paper and hand sanitizer, I urge you to stock up on vitamins and health and vegetables and fruits and keeping your body clean. And some of those vegetables are garlic, onion, and what was the other one? Turmeric is also good, but garlic and onion really helps filter out your system, keep it clean. Drink lots of water, and when you're, keeping your body clean and filtering out with lots of water, that's when you're not going to get sick. That's why I drink a gallon or more a day. And not dry lips, I think it said. My throat is really dry. I'm going to have to go. Okay. Next, emergency is crab. So, dang it, my throat's so dry. 1 second, I'm going to grab another gallon of water. If you guys are in Newport Beach or around in Orange County and you want some Kangen water, reach out to me. Or if you want some of this sanitizer, I'm giving it away for free. So hit me up. Okay, cool. So cooking healthy, being healthy, working out from home if you need to, and don't get that crappy Emergen-C. Okay, Emergen-C, the brand, go look at the ingredients, and then go look up on Google some alternatives that are organic and healthier alternatives to Emergen-C. Because if you look at Emergen-C, it's crap. It has all these crappy ingredients, a lot of ingredients, and it doesn't even really have vitamin C. Yeah. So check your ingredients, and instead of getting your crappy Lysol and your crappy all this stuff that's very publicized and really big, this is what you should get. Organic stuff with like Myers. Oh, that's what it's called. I thought it was Bronner's. So this is made with healthy ingredients, because if you're going to be stuck in your house all day, you don't want to be spraying your Lysol with all that crappy ingredients that's bad for your health and your lungs and your system getting all like stuffy. You want to get things that are actually made with good, okay, so it's made without parabens, glycol solvents, formaldehyde, and artificial colors that you're spraying around your house. Get the good stuff. It's worth it. Okay? So yeah, I recommend Myers. You can get their Lysol, you can get their body wash, you can get all these really good things. So make sure you're using that every day. Well, if you're showering and cleaning every day. Okay, I think that's all I was going to cover. That also goes for the hand sanitizer, the cleaning products, even candles. You guys actually like filling your house with these really crappy candles with so much fragrance is actually not really good for your system. So it's good to get aromatherapy and natural ingredients for your candles to infuse your lungs with. Anyways, those are just some side notes on fitness and health. But the main thing is for your business is to be proactive, not reactive. Create a plan whether or not we need it and take action on it. Also invest in yourself, because that is the number one thing to do right now, and to spend time on building and growing and coming up with maybe a plan, making sure you're not living in fear and going crazy, and help others, help your community, help your friends, tell people if you've stocked up on something that they can come to you if they need it. And don't overtake things at the store, because especially health workers, it's actually hard for them to get masks and everything, and they need it. So don't overindulge and be greedy. All right, so if you need help and if you need any tips on your business to help you thrive or survive through this and to grow and to continue to improve and maybe make money, extra money this month, then reach out to me. I will help give you some tips. I do a free marketing consultation. I said that weird. I do a free marketing consultation for business owners, coaches, whether you have a brick and mortar store, to improve your marketing so you can get more sales and clients and make more money now. So let me know if you need any tips. I love giving. That's how I build my community. As you can see, I give a lot of free tips, and I'm here to help. Oh, you guys, I forgot my best tip for business. Okay, I should have said this earlier, but one of the best tips for business is spreading the word on your reviews. So this is when you really need to amp up your reviews if you have a brick and mortar store or online, to show what you're doing to people, and so they come to your office, to come to your location. So like that bar, I was like, you really need to get some reviews right now to rank better, and maybe share that you're a really clean location where you're located, that you're doing steps to help people, and that way people will want to come into your location and have that publicized. Maybe it's on Yelp that you share what you're doing for the coronavirus and being aware for health and sanitization issues. So people are, when they go on your Yelp, there's like a picture that says, this is what we're doing to stay clean and to make sure our customers and clientele are safe. Okay, so let me know, what did you like out of these tips? And share any other tips that you can share with the community. I'd love to hear. And tag any business owners that may need some help, because I'd love to talk to them. But I love you guys. I hope you have a great Saturday, and thanks for tuning in. Bye. Give it a like, give it a share, and I'm going to be doing one for my podcast, so check it out. It's Sexy Biz Babe on Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, podcast, all the things. So go check it out and give me a like if you enjoyed this. Have a very happy Saturday.